Supreme Court, it should happen by the end of this week or early next week. The next step is for the CDC to sign off on its recommendations. It's meeting tomorrow to talk about who should get this new booster shot and when they should get it.
They do not clarify if it is EUA authorized or full authorization.
Shortness of breath, it felt like the flu, and it was really scary.
Elsa Portillo says she welcomes the added protection that an updated COVID booster shot brings, especially ahead of a potential winter surge. Her most recent COVID symptoms lasted about 2 weeks, and she's had all of her boosters up until now.
I didn't get it. My flu symptoms or my breathing would have been worse.
You told us the vaccine was to prevent reinfection. She clearly has been sick regardless of the vaccine,
which should provide the best protection against a slew of variants and subvariants.
Please give evidence.
A CDC advisory committee will meet on Tuesday to vote on recommendations for who should get the booster. It will likely have the biggest impact on older individuals, people with underlying conditions, as well as those who are immunocompromised.
Fear, 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 promises of safety, fear.
For those people who are particularly vulnerable, it will definitely be something that will be strongly recommended. And then for the rest of the population, we'll see what CDC thinks in terms of what they're seeing and who will benefit most.
Dr. Anne Ramoyne, a professor of epidemiology at UCLA, says yearly COVID vaccines will probably become part of our new normal.
Albert Bourla said his vaccine is 98% effective.
Have identified that escapes the protection of our vaccine.
Against COVID to come now with a treatment of 90% effective.
We know that the 2 doses of the vaccine offer very limited protection, if any. The 3 doses with a booster, they offer reasonable protection against hospitalization and deaths. Against deaths, I think very good. And less protection against infection.
Now we need yearly shots and boosters.
The vaccine will likely, like the flu shot, be available every year in an updated version and become part of the normal vaccines that we get on a yearly basis to protect us from respiratory pathogens.
The Biden administration is marketing this as an annual shot as opposed to a booster, likely because much of the public
proof they lied since day one
is vaccine fatigued. More than a year after the Omicron boosters were rolled out, only 17% of those eligible for the last shot have actually gotten it.
Because you can still be reinfected regardless of vaccine and boosters.
For Nicky Granados, the booster is especially important. He works in the service industry as a bartender in downtown LA. He preemptively made an appointment to get his 4th vaccine.
Like me being around people all the time for my job, it would be nice to know if I'm getting this from other people, that people are at least trying to not spread it as much. And because it's tough not being able to work, we gotta survive.
This guy is pathetic. Has he died yet? No.